Hey guys, Lancy here. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks again for joining me. We're looking to some more MTG market movers for the day. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Let's get to it. So the first card is Mother of Runes from the Secret Lairs. Now all of these are going to probably catch up with their price point. I see there's another one for about $5.51, but I'm expecting all of them to be around about the $8 range because they would be more premium than some of the other Mother of Rune cards since they all have unique artwork. Then again, Mother of Runes has been printed multiple times, and it's a very good commander card, so you never know what the price is going to actually do in the long run. Anyways, next card. So the next one, Golgari Signet. So this is another one of the signets that's been going up. The signets themselves, obviously, they're in demand for commander. The average price is around about $1.20. The fact that this one is sitting at, the fact that there is one sitting at $1 at Modern Masters 2017 means that there's a chance that it could go up. But these come in almost every commander set nowadays. So the prices really should stabilize at some point to average around about the dollar mark, unless they're printed in a set. Sarkam Unbroken, Dragons of Tarkir. Now this is one we haven't seen before, but he makes perfect sense. Dragon cards in general have been going up in the last couple of weeks, so why wouldn't Sarkam also go up? I'm not too sure if I have this guy, but if you have this guy, you might want to keep an eye on him. He is probably going to continue going up for a bit more because, well, he hasn't been printed recently, and he's only ever been printed once. So, next. Howling Minds from Secret Lairs. We talked about this card a couple of weeks ago, or at least a couple of days ago. The main thing with this card is Howling Mind in general has been going up. So the average price of $6.23 is nothing special. They've all been going up. If I go to Classic Edition, if I go to Commander 2016, I don't know what else is the newest ones, but yeah, they've all been moving up. It's just a far more in-demand card. You can see that Commander 2016 actually did peak out at around about $7 and seems to be on its way back down, but the rest of them still had to catch up to a certain price point. Ulrich of the Krallen Horde. Oh, that is terrible. I actually think I have this card back when I thought werewolves were cool, but the fact that any flip card is just a massive pain to play in Commander means that I don't value flip cards at all, and I'm not going to be that interested in werewolves if they make them flip cards in general. The only cards I like flipped are the ones that stay flipped or something that's a bit easier to track. Werewolves just bounce backwards and forwards all the time. It's not that much fun. The card itself, obviously sitting at around about $2 now. We'll have to see what Innistrad actually releases. You can get it for 94 cents on TCG, probably a bit old. The pre-release card is sitting at $20, pre-release card. But yeah, you're going to have to see what's coming out in Innistrad to see if he's actually worthwhile. Next, Liliana Bess of Lorwin. So, Lorwin card, price point, she's okay, but 5 mana for a 5 loyalty planeswalker. You can do a lot better than that now. The -2 to search a card from your library and put into your put that card on top of it. Pretty good. But if you're expecting her to survive after that, you better hope you have a decent board state. She is $10 on average, pretty much across the board. So $10 for her right now seems to make sense. There is a spike all the way up to 15, but that's only for the average price, which means that some premium copies might be selling for more than that. Bad Moon, Dual Decks Anthology. Black creatures get +1/+1. Not too bad depending on what deck you're playing. Straightforward. 94 cents on TCG, sitting at $2.62 because of the recent spike. That was a buyout for this card, but otherwise, Dual Decks Anthology, there wouldn't be many of them. But it jumped from $1.24 to $2.42. Feels like a bit of a buyout to me. You can get them for about $1.42 from Dual Decks, Garrick versus Liliana, or Commander 2014. The others are all a bit more expensive, but nothing crazy compared to some other cards. I like Uber Mask. So Uber Mask has been on the list in last couple of days, and ever since about January 25th, it's been gaining every single day. Today was another 20% gain. So card hasn't been printed before. It is unique. It does let you play things from exile. As far as I can tell, that's pretty much what it does. You can play cards removed from the game with Uber Mask. So, okay, sorry, it has to be removed from this, but obviously there are commanders that like it when you play cards that are from outside the game now. So, there's reasons to make it valuable. Blood Moon from 9th edition. So all the Blood Moons have been moving up. The cheapest one is from 9th edition, which means, Double Masters, which means 9th edition is probably just trying to keep up with the rest of the prices because it is the second cheapest. I mean, the market price says 12, but the average price is 35. So I would expect all of these prices to somewhere along the line equalize, because this is all used for modern. You can see that there's tons of modern decks that now have it. So you really want to know what you're getting yourself into when you buy this card. But I'd be careful about buying them at what it feels like a peak right now. You can see that even on TCG Player, I think the price would be about $24. I'll wait for that to load. Next, Volcanic Offerings from Commander Anthology Volume 2. Slowly gaining. The card was very cheap in 2019. It's not exactly expensive right now, but it's a big gain, about 200%. It's sitting at $1.25 on a TCG Player. And going back to Blood Moon, a near mint is $35.99. Kind of expensive. The moderately played is $27.49. So good luck trying to get Blood Moon at this point. Explore from Secret Lairs. Now this is the one with that frog, and it's been gaining ever since its lowest point of $6.21. Now sitting at $11.24. Pretty good gain. You can of course get this card for 30 cents, 26 cents. But you're getting it for the frog, or you're not getting it at all. Cassandra Battle Seraph from Commander. So this card is really weird. It's only on the list because it's been gaining back some of the ground it lost. It was very spiky in the last couple of weeks. So you can get it for $1.54, but like I said, it's more of an artwork and an angel piece than anything actually really good. Armageddon from 5th edition. So really annoying card in Commander, slowly gaining because I assume everyone doesn't want to play with it. Plenty of reprints, but the cheapest one is this is 5th edition and 4th edition, at sitting around about $4 to $5. And last card from MTG Stocks, Falling Stars from Legends. We have a reserveless card, never been printed before, sitting at a pretty decent 146, but from Legends I would have expected more. It is banned in everything, so maybe that's the main reason. For 3 mana, flip Falling Stars onto the playing area from a height of at least 1 foot. Falling Star deals 3 damage to each creature it lands on. Tap all creatures dealt damage by Falling Star. If Falling Star doesn't turn completely over at least once during the flip, it has no effect. That is absolutely crazy. I would have expected that to be from an unhinged set. But anyways, let's move on to MTG stock. So we have no large-scale gainers on the standard side. You got Omnath Look as a creation, but obviously he's banned in standard, so that's moving mostly for modern and or pioneer. And Brazen Borrower, that's no longer, I think, in standard. Actually, it might still be just just about to get out, but still, these are not big gains. As for losses, once again, not big losses. You got some very muted movement in the standard environment. Moving over to modern, once again, pretty muted. You got a 10% gain for Uber Mask, 11% gain for Surgical Mask, sitting at $33, but nothing that hit the 10% mark. Archmage Charm hit 8% gain at $17.93. Then you have the top losers. Once again, the only one that took a bit of a dump is Heartwood Storyteller, which took a 12% drop and now sitting at $6. Kind of muted for the weekly change as well. No 100%, 200% gains this week. Next is Movers and Shakers for the daily change. For the Pioneer set. So you got a 15% gain for Sarkham Unbroken, of course. Dragon pickup. Revel Riches is 7% gain. Relentless Dead is 7% gain. That's actually been gaining more. So now it's sitting at 1671. They're really expecting zombies to get a good showing in the new Innistrad set. The biggest drops, nope, nothing to talk about at all. Revel Riches, obviously 38% gain, now sitting at almost $20. It's one of those quiet weeks at this point. This is going to be an interesting week to see. Let's find out what happens in the next couple of days. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have a good one, and see you later.